Disruptor was... I feel like this was the most picked support. Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
makes sense.
Storm against Pango mid. We've seen this time and time again. I mean, Pango just in general, not a particularly good laner. As blast off in the bot lane, Why You Smile, he's trying to walk away. One more right click does him in though. Save gets the first blood on. Yeah, they would definitely prefer Nightfall. Planet Smoke will pop. He's going to see both heroes. He gets the Thunderstrike onto the Lich, and that's who they'll have to go on. Actually brings them back into the kinetic field because it wasn't properly placed. Frost Shield's going to delay a lot of this damage, but eventually Nothing to Say does get the kill, and his killing spree continues. We talked about how BetBoom wanted to win the...
I think they want to do... Yeah,
they want to go for
it.
Rupture is placed. New. Gonna be stuck inside the blood, right? Gets off the whirling. Well, is he actually going to be able to do anything here? Rupture's wearing off now, and he's just going to tank through everything. They just didn't have enough damage. Frost Blast is there now as well. TP is coming in from Save to try to potentially cancel a TP, but he doesn't even have mana for it right now. Pops the wand. Timber Chain does dodge the blast off. Nicely done. As Pure apparently gets taken on the other side of the map. New now attempting to TP out and will be fine.
Oh, that was so
the
close.
Sinister Gaze not quite.
The Nightfall is pinging Neo up here again.
If they want him,
they need a TP.
The charge coming in from the other side from Why You Smile though, but a swashbuckle from GPK into his Rolling Thunder. Bloodright will connect as well. Why You Smile dies, and it looks like they'll get New as well. Actually gets the stun in the midst of the Timber Chain as well. Lots of efficient plays from GPK.
Over here.
Bot lane though, Nothing to Say, going up Pure again.
Yeah, he's gonna get glimpsed back, but he's gonna set up his own Ravage. Gets off the Meteor Hammer as well. Electro Vortex is there, and there's enough magic damage from Nothing to Say to punish the use of Ravage. Considering that Timber's picked so early, when it even gets through the banning stage, you can plan ahead. As we can see, Mr. Planet will die as the Diffusal Blade is being shown from GPK. Save gets the kill there. But yeah, if all with no thirst activation is going for the fast BKB, so that will likely mean they're going to want to start to fight, and that's going to line up with Pure's eventual pipe. And GPK keeping it pretty standard, going for the Aghanim Scepter, which will line up. Actually, he's probably going to get that before even getting the 15 talent, but that's when getting the action actually will matter. Try to blast up on Nothing to Say. They're actually going to counter initiate now. Static Storm, they bash him. GPK still inside and brought down. Save looks to be next, although Nightfall's come to play, getting off the Rupture onto New. Maybe not the best target. He's just going to casually TP out. The Ravage just clips him, though, on the outskirts. And eventually they do bring down the universal hero, Timbersaw.
I mean, good response from BetBoom, but that was some extremely high-level game. But
GPK actually changing his build. He's going to be going for a Blink Dagger instead after that death. Trying to get off his Rolling Thunder. He's going to get Nether struck. But he will swash it. It's kind of a baby swashbuckle. Going to get glimpsed, but he does get his ult off in time. There's no way for them to stop that. Is Why You Smile getting kited. Blast off is there into the swash. But the Static Storm onto two heroes from Planet. And here comes Shiro to try to finish the job. They're going to be able to get GPK very easily. And Save is next. Double kill for Shiro. Showing up to his first fight and getting a roll. Okay, he's going to go for the BKB next.
That is the correct choice. Are they going to try to burst him?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He'll dodge the swash. Yeah, he's sticking around, going for the rule, but that Sinister Gaze, very fast reaction time. But the zips are there from Nothing to Say, but now he's out of mana. Gorgeous gameplay from BetBoom. And now they're going to try to take him out a second time. The Bloodright has to be perfectly timed. Ravage is there. They find him. Nothing to Say completely wastes the Aegis. And Planet's gonna get cleaned up as well. My goodness.
Yeah, that would be incredibly impressive. I mean, how long are you dead for when your Aegis respawns?
That's a good question. Shiro will be able to get out here. GPK already used Rolling Thunder. Did a nice job of maneuvering to the other side. He's gonna drain a lot of mana with the swashbuckle, and Shiro's gonna be brought down. That's two huge kills for BetBoom. LGD getting punished so hard for this.
Top tower is under attack.
So despite getting that Aegis, BetBoom not afraid to fight.
And they're going to TP away because all of LGD has responded to this. BetBoom is playing this really well. The fact that they're it was kind of a bluff. Like, he's bluffing that there are people behind him, that LGD could respond quickly. And by the way, they did smoke up on LGD, but they stepped on a mine, so GPK pings them out. He knows that they're there, or he should. I mean, he's the one who pinged.
Yeah, he is greedy though. Pure, he's going to be the one that gets initiated on inside that static storm. We talked about this. They usually want to burst them down as fast as they can. They do. He didn't have Ravage anyway, I suppose, so was going to die regardless. Another 10 seconds for that spell to come up.
Yeah, I mean, there are some very useful shards. Like, on the other side, I feel like Techie is who is about to die right now. He's going to be the first
Yep,
who's gone on.
that's a lot of burst. Chainfrost comes out. You can see Mew pops the reactive armor. Sheer getting pretty low, but able to get off his BKB and the attribute shift. As GPK trying to find the stun onto Shiro. He gets enough damage. Doesn't need to stun him at all. Double kill for GPK. They kill off the Timber Saw. Now, Why You Smile is next. They've only lost Save and BetBoom. It's like every fight so far since that Aegis was taken on the side of LGD has... Yeah, this is a really good game. Aghanim Scepter almost there for Nightfall. He's going for that Blood Mist as they go through the gate to try to go onto Mew. Here, faking out the Ravage. He might have to use it here. Oh, the Blast Off cancels the TP. There's the reactive armor. And is that just a EPULZE Dispel? So that, we talked about the Nullifier, but it's the EPULZE. Difference in this game, because it is very even. So I'm looking for things that will be tipping points. Is Why You Smile showing himself. And another EPULZE to counteract the Bulldoze. Looks like he's going to die for this. I don't know why he went down there to begin with, but he did. I think the supports for LGD... Will he have enough time to get away? What's their opener exact? Oh my god, he zips away. Going for the TP, but that's a little ambitious. I think he could have gone a little bit farther with the zip, and he's going to get destroyed. I think he might have zipped there before he saw anybody, and that's why he just walks from LGD, but BetBoom certainly do not know this. Oh my god, no way they get him again! Nothing to say, he's gonna get ravaged, blasted, and dead for 75 again, and no buyback! Oh my god! Complete disaster for LGD, and BetBoom just all over this Storm Spirit. GPK going in pretty deep, able to find the distance though. As the Meteor Hammer push continues. Fortification still available though, and of course they don't know that Storm doesn't have buyback, so you can expect BetBoom to play this somewhat passively. Charging from While You Smile, able to disengage. They have a lot of spam to try to defend this, and Nightfall forced to use his BKB. Rolling Thunder is there. They're going in pretty deep. He gets the stun up onto the Morphling. He's getting really sure has to pop his BKB. Will be able to get out in all likelihood as they take out the Bloodseeker. And the reactive armor about to explode. Not going to be able to find anybody really. Pure takes a little bit of the damage, pops the cheese shortly after. Will be able to get away. It's Why You Smile. Taken out by the swash of GPK. Trying to dodge out this Timber Chain. It's the Timber Saw completely out of mana. He gets swashed into death. That's a buyback coming in from the Spirit Breaker. GPK getting pretty low. He's going to get taken out now by LGD. Going to be a heavy investment here. It's Toronto, Tokyo. He's going to get spotted. He has the gems. This is actually a pretty big pickup. Once is there. And Shiro using the swashbuckle of his counterpart. So LGD get the gem. Well, they do have Ravage available as the zip is there. Instant Hex. Not going for the Ravage. He goes for the tentacle to find the zip, but a big BKB from Nothing to Say. Finally gets it off in time, but he's taking a lot of damage. Has to zip away now. Save is the one that's taking most of the damage here. Why You Smile with a huge charge of the BKB activated. Now Toronto Tokyo going to shield himself, is not taking much damage as a result. Shiro basically in a 1v4 situation will just have to BKB teleport. You can see Mew actually bought back into the game. So another lost fight for LGD. Does cost a buyback from both sides, but the Timber is the bigger of the two buybacks.
Can you confirm something for me? Look at the
That means a full disengage from BetBoom, which means LGD should be trying to fight right now. They're going to go in. They're going to Hex Pure to start things out. Kraken Shell activates, though. Static Storm glimpse back into it, trying to TP out, but the Adaptive Strike is enough to cancel the TP and get the kill. So I feel like GPK got him killed.
Right into LGD here.
Yeah, Pure. He's gonna get popped. Pops his BKB. That means nothing to say. Will pop his own, but they're getting the stuns onto Mew, and he gets dropped immediately. Shiro turns into Pango temporarily. They do have buyback onto Mew, and we can see that Roche is not up for a minute and a half, but he's gonna expend it anyway. They're gonna get the glimpse off onto Pure. That's another BKB. He's gonna get the Ravage off now, uses that Refresher Shard, and now they're gonna take out the Storm Spirit, who buys back instantly. Shiro kind of left alone, but the rest of BetBoom trying to retreat for the time being. Mew has shown up now with his ult, gets off the reactive armor as well, but that's a double kill for Nightfall as the Morphling dies with no buyback available. Mew, he explodes for a little bit of damage, not really much to write home about, and now they're Storm Locking, nothing to say. The blast off is there, a dieback onto basically everybody from LGD, and BetBoom winning this fight handily. Triple kill for Nightfall, and now that they know there's two diebacks, they can just push to their heart's content.
Pure set all of that up with his blink in BKB. Did he use the first Ravage? Am I crazy? Is that 2 Ravages? Or did he just refresh the BKB?
I think he may have just used it for the BKB. I think it was only 1 Ravage. I could be wrong, though, as they will find the Disruptor as well. So only 1 member of LGD here to defend, and it's mostly just trying to cut the creeps, but that's not going to cut it.
I mean, in any case, Pure with the double initiate, like both of his initiations were super on point, forcing the BKBs out of LGD and not expending the Ravage, and then following up with like the Sheep Stick. By the way, he has a Desolator. They're gonna go straight throne here.
Yep, they sure are, and I can't blame them. This game is definitely over. No fortification to come. That's why he's trying to take out some creeps to delay, but he gets lifted in the air by the Yules. One of the best Yule purchases we've seen. So much value as BetBoom will take game number 1. This was super exciting, though. That's probably the best game we've cast, I want to say. Maybe not.
Yeah, that was. I mean, I think. I mean, maybe nouns just because it was unexpected, but.
Select your heroes.
2 against LG.
Company, they're smoked up. They want to get some sort of a gank going. Gush is already placed. There is the spin from Nightfall with the blood grenades to follow. I don't think that's enough damage, as here comes a huge onslaught from Nothing to Say. And Nightfall, he's the one taking the brunt of the damage now, but Save, he does get his heal off, trying to save his position 1. Oh, please save Nightfall at all costs. Save will be taken out finally, as Nightfall does get the bounty rune.
What was that accent?
Oh, that was my Pugna accent, actually. I didn't want to do that in the game that Pugna was there. But I think to say with a slight XP advantage. A nice fortification, though, stopping all the damage from Nothing to Say. It's going to lead to some more denies from GPK. I wonder what level of Flame Guard is needed to get the Uproar stacks, because I know they changed the way that that works upon original release, because I remember level 1 Ignite from Ogre just giving max stacks, and that definitely doesn't work anymore. As Mew getting gone on in the bot lane, the Blade Fury's there. Oh, the root comes out, canceling the TP from Save, but a nice blast off coming in. Nightfall ends up dying. Save trying to get something out of this, but the Vanguard evading basically all the damage from Save. Double kill for Planet. My goodness, that could not have gone better for LGD. There was he? It was Saberlight playing for him, but either way, Tanky Hero meta is awesome. Bottom lane, Wayfair is able to get off in time from Nightfall, but Nothing to Say. Pulverize change from that last patch coming into effect here, and that's going to lead to the kill onto the Juggernaut. No Omni Slash because he's not level 6 yet. But that's probably the biggest change for Primal Beast in this patch, being able to essentially just use Pulverize onto Magic.
the like S tier first pick.
Nightfall. He's gonna have to spin, but again, we talked about this. Pulverize keeps him in place. He's still only level 5. Nothing to say will slow him with the uproar, and that is another kill on a Nightfall. My goodness, that is worst case scenario for BetBoom. They get a support clockwork kill on the other side of the map, but gracious me. Typically, Nightfall is the one you don't need to worry about. This guy gets farm, he gets levels, he doesn't die.
Radiant's bottom tower.
As we hear Onslaught coming in from Nothing to Say. They want save. Tarbomb is there, Pulverize to follow. And Shiro finds another kill to his name. He's going to be going Desolator. Very cool.
Nothing to Say is making so much happen on this map, man. Like he loses the...
Still pretty confident as he's working towards a Maelstrom. Still about 800 away as save. He gets hook shot. Glimpse is there. But not going to be enough to save the Enchantress. As Shiro showing up to fight already. And he's only a Mithril Hammer from finishing that Dessa that we talked about. And this is a lineup, Jenkins, that even though the Doom is going to be going Midas, they can start pushing relatively early. I mean, the Clinks, now that they changed the way that works, like... Probably right.
Okay, or we're both idiots, which is very possible.
Yeah, that's happened before. Slide of Fifth Searing Chains on the planet, stuck inside the kinetic field now. We'll pop the Pavis to stay alive. There's Nothing to Say, trying to help him out. Not able to get the stun up. He gets glimpsed instead, but Doom coming in, gets off his ulti onto GPK, and more are coming behind him. GPK looks to be mega dead as the hook shot connects on the Nightfall, stuck inside the cogs, getting bounced out, can't do anything. Toronto Tokyo is going to be next. This is getting out of hand. 4 dead. LGD completely stomping BetBoom.
They can't even kill a techies because of the Pavis. Oh, cool.
I agree. Double damage is in the bot lane. Nothing to Say is going to get glimpsed, and we'll take the DD.
Towards the DD. Very convenient.
Top lane, Pure has to use his Ravage. He's still stuck inside the cogs. He's going to get hook shot. Don't think they have the damage to finish him off, though. Why you smile? Look at the rotation from BetBoom. They want to get something. The Omni Slash goes onto the Siege Creep. The catapult. Is Why you smile actually going to live? Unbelievable. Nightfall has to try to spin away, and there's the Doom. Mew has shown up to save the day. Hurricane onto Pure. They get the support, and Pure just standing still. I wouldn't be surprised if they call GG pretty soon. This is ugly from BetBoom. My goodness.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, I'm...
This game, if the high ground does come from LGD?
God, no. They have nothing to counter push. The only guy would be Pure with an Aghanim Scepter who has to use the damn Ravage to get away here and won't even succeed at TPing.
That's the 3rd time he's tried to do that.
And their corpse is closer.
Yeah. SUNSfan, Ravage is a 2-second duration. That's Pure there.
Well, the good news for BetBoom is they have a Battle Fury now. Really digging as much as I can. Oh, he's caught out. That's a pretty big kill. As
1,000
Save
gold.
will get him.
Yeah. That's a Dragon Lance for Save.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
He can have more net worth when he dies in the next fight.
That's right. I mean, this is the support you do out, though, and it gave the shard to Save, which I have to admit, I don't really know that. I've never noticed it doing anything. As Pierre's getting caught out, we'll talk about that after this Tidehunter death. Kraken Shell activates, but he dies anyway. They didn't Ravage enough for the Aegis to get expired on its own.
Yeah, they
Little Friends. Okay.
Little Friends is bad. I mean, at the start of the patch it was good, as Save is very likely going to go down here. Nothing to say. Still has the ult.
Not quite enough damage. Save. He actually is going to be fine. But Shiro shows up, and he's not fine anymore.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
They had to creep away the center. Oh, the Little Friends. The Little Friends and Shiro.
Wait, where?
He's fine. He's fine.
Okay.
It actually made the creeps run faster towards the base, which is the opposite of what BetBoom wants.
All right. And like I said, they don't have fortification for this. I don't know why they used it there, but now they have it activate as the hook shot onto Pure. He gets pushed back into the Doom, and he's dead. Beautiful coordination. fortification from LGD, and that's no buyback for Pure, which is no big surprise considering he's died 7 times now. There's a fortification coming out from BetBoom. Now Shiro, not afraid, wants to just get these barracks. He'll be able to do so pretty much uncontested.
Radiant's bottom
Don't even need the next Roche for this. They even use the static storm, but they're not following it up with anything at all. As Shiro, he is forced to BKB, and he will TP out. And the rest of LGD will follow suit.
Dyer's top tower.
GPK going to the high ground. He's actually a bit isolated because of the cogs, but why you smile looks to be the sacrifice for LGD, for everybody else to get away. GPK actually almost dies to this. Oh my god, that would have been embarrassing. They get the glimpse back on the planet, so they have to.
Oh
god.
no,
Oh,
that's not good. That's not good.
Oh wow. Oh goodness. Man. And it's not often you see these teams pushing high ground without an Aegis. They know how much they're ahead by. They can look at the score and have an idea. Nothing to say. Glimpse back into the kinetic field. Taking a lot of damage with the impetus. Has to pop his BKB, which means they need to go in. New is already deep in the base. Because the Disruptor buys back into the game. Nothing to say. Forcing TP out. New as well. So PSG.LGD not really able to get a ton out of that, other than a buyback onto the Disruptor.
Nice call from LGD to just get out there. The BKB, and he had the Doom, but instead the call was made to TP.
PK. Hook shots. Do they have the layering? They do. Absolutely terrific coordination. Again, the hook shot into the cogs, into the blast off with the right click damage. Gorgeous play.
Hard combo to pull off too, honestly. Those are weird stuns. Nothing to say. He is fine. Does not have the BKB, so that might have actually killed him if they had a glimpse there.
Also a Pavis and a Solar Crest. Nothing to say. Getting close to a heart. Wait, is that a heart? Or is he going? Yeah, it is going to be a heart. I don't see the recipe.
Yeah,
Must be in his career though.
And
the
Pure is
who
dead.
uses Doom.
Dyer's
He's going to be able to get this kill eventually on Pure. Okay, he gets off the tentacle. Surprise!
Please don't ravage.
But he's dead, which is no surprise. Finish this game.
And nothing to say. Also, he has 4,100 HP. How are you killing this guy?
Yeah, well, Impetus is a good way to try to chunk through him. Focusing a bit on Clinks right now, but that's a lot of Pavis you gotta go through, although the Impetus does a good job of ripping through it. Towers taken. They had Fortify for that. Surprised they didn't use it. I guess it's because they've been cutting waves. As the creep wave now entering again, so backdoor protection is gone. Hook shot. And dead Enchantress. Static Storm is placed. With a tentacle surprise, actually hitting 3 heroes. But Pure not able to really defend the base at all. Nothing to say. Putting the cheeses in his inventory, but they're going to get a second set of racks very easily. GPK pulverized right now. Might not have enough damage to actually finish the job, so he'll get back to base. But PSG.LGD can just move to the other side and go for these megas now. Not sure what they can do to defend. Well, the Shiro kind of wants to die because he's out of mana. Still, they will finally fortify for this last set of racks in the top lane. I guess that's what they were waiting for. Chances is coming back as well. Towers down, melee racks being focused. Last jumper for BetBoom. You gotta try something now, but the hook shot connecting onto 2 essentially. Nightfall does get off his Omni Slash. And the Doom comes out finally onto Pure. Does have his Ravage, but not able to use it, obviously. Mega creeps for PSG.LGD as GG's come out. And this was not close. Finally, LGD getting some revenge on BetBoom, not just for game 1, but getting 2-0 stomped in the upper bracket finals of Dream League Season 20. The first win against BetBoom in quite some time.
Yeah, I mean, I felt